All right, so I'm using the Lavender Shaken Hair Spritzer. This is going to be used as my leave-in conditioner. You can use it as a leave-in or like a refresher, whichever way you prefer. So I'm going to be using it as a leave-in. So I'm making it or making sure that I try to saturate my hair as much as possible. As of late, I have been used like the creamy leave-in conditioners. I haven't used spritz or spray leave-in in a minute. So I'm just making sure that my hair is completely coated. All of this does smell like lavender, and this one also has some essential oil, lavender essential oil in it. So make sure that you like the lavender scent if you want to use this. Now to seal in that moisture, I'm going to be using the Herbal Tea Seal and Soften Oil. This oil smells like coffee or lattes, so if you don't like coffee scents, then don't use that. But as of right now, my hair smells like lavender and coffee. So this oil, like I said, I'm just going to be using to seal in all of that moisture. I had a little dry spot in the back, so I'm going to put some more of that leave-in on there. Now at this point, I go ahead and I section off my hair. I do a section at the top and then a section at the back to make it easier to actually do my wash and go. And for my cream, I'm going to be using the Curl Up Moisture Milk, which I love. This moisture milk makes my hair so soft. It definitely adds some moisture. My wash and goes normally are just amazing whenever I use this, and it smells like marshmallows. So it smells really, really good. Now, I always have to use like a hair milk or some type of cream whenever I do a wash and go. Like I said, it gives me the best results and make sure that I have some moisture into my hair, because otherwise my hair is pretty curly and it does tend to get dry very fairly easily. So I do have to make sure I do as much as I can to put the moisture into my hair and to make sure that it will last. So once I put that curl milk in there, I'm going to be using my Denman brush just to make sure that my hair is completely detangled, and the Denman brush also helps to define my curls or clump them together as well. Now the Lavender Crush Defining Gel, it comes in a jar, as you can see, flip top. It also smells just like lavender, like everything else. And the consistency is kind of snotty or slimy. It's a little looser, I think, than the Curl Maker, but it is really easy to work through your hair. And I will say that a little goes a long way. So don't do a whole lot. At some point, I probably did put a little too much in it. I think I did okay for the most part. Like I said, a little goes a long way, but I did immediately notice that it really did help my curls to define and clump together. I didn't really have any like flaking once it dried, but I will have to do like a comparison between this one and the curl maker. But overall, I think that it did a really, really good job, and it is really good for my wash and goes. I may have preferred that it comes in a pump just to make it easier and less messy. So I can just, pump it out of the bottle, but it comes like you saw in the flip top in a jar. So I'm just going to complete the rest of my hair, and you may see me put a little more of the curl milk right on my roots. That is just me trying to make sure that my roots are kind of tamed as much as possible, because I don't have very much curl definition on my roots itself. My hair just grows that way and it's weird. So I just try to do what I can to make sure that I have, a little moisture on my roots, and trying to make sure that it's just not puffy and frizzy and all that. So put that on there, and then just go back in with the Crush Defining Gel to actually do the wash and go. And like I said, it was really easy to just have, my curls defined. I was shocked. Not that I thought it was gonna be bad, but I thought that it was really good. Like, I was really impressed, and I was not mad at all with the Crush Defining Gel. So this is the first section done. As you can see, there are some white pieces, but that's just from the curl milk, and it's not going to dry that way, of course. But as you can see, it has some pretty good curl definition, right off the bat. So I wasn't mad at it at all. And this is the second section all completed. So the back is completely done. As you can see, I put a little more of that curl milk on the curl milk on the other side. So that took a little bit longer to dry, but I am now just completing it with the top part of my hair. Now I did get the front of my hair shaped a little bit, so the front pieces are a little shorter than the sides, and it just does not define like the rest of my hair. So I always have like a little issue with having no curl definition right at the front of my hair. So I find that I might have to like twist it. But this is the rest of my hair, or that's part completely done. The second half completely done. So now I'm just going to let my hair air dry. All right, and I'm going to be using the white clay edge custard as my edge control. This is a really good edge control, guys. And look at my hair. It is completely dry. My curls are definitely on and popping. It is moisturized. I do have some sections in the back, as you can see, that don't have as much curl definition. But I'm not really mad about it. I thought that it came out really, really good. It was very moisturized, good curl definition. I had this for a couple days. You know, it lasted long enough for me, so I liked it. If you guys have used this, let me know your thoughts. But I was not mad at all, you guys. Like I actually really, really liked it. That's pretty much it, guys. See you on the next video. Bye.